What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful Wednesday. I wanted to bring you guys some good news. Meghan Sussex, okay, formerly Meghan Markle, her As Ever line has completely sold out under 1 hour after its live launch. And I am so proud of her because if you guys know anything about Meghan Markle and her story, even before she met Harry, you know, she was a self-made millionaire. She was an actress on Suits and the game show with the suitcases, Deal or No Deal. That's what it's called. Yeah, but after she got with Prince Harry, you guys know that her own family was coming for her. In addition to, you know, all the haters in the UK and, and some over here. This girl got worldwide hate. Um, just for falling in love, just for simply being someone who is remarkable. She has double degrees in international studies, international business, I think, and theater. She put them both to use. She studied in Latin America. She was working for the embassy over there, so she's fluent in Spanish. And you can just tell that her mother really instilled in her such a strong work ethic. She is all about, her lifestyle brand called the TIG, even before she started As Ever. And it was just like everything that she did. And even now, people still love to hate on her. But as Kendrick Lamar said, you can't fake influence. And so I'm so glad that, she sat down with Oprah. She said her piece. She was having ideations about essentially like harming herself. And this was during her pregnancy, even. She even lost one of her babies, her middle child, between Archie and Lily. Harry talks about in his book, when they buried that baby, how she was crying and heartbroken. And he said his worst fear was losing his wife in the same fashion as he lost his mother. They essentially bullied Princess Diana, until she's no longer here, and so that's why he ended up suing the um, the British tabloids. But Meghan Markle, she really came through that dark period, and now her cup is overflowing, and I love to see it. I love the fact that her show with Netflix with Love Megan got renewed for season 2. Absolutely love that. And you know what else I love? I love seeing like the content on TikTok and Twitter and other places where so many women, specifically women of color, are saying how they're so inspired by her to, you know, get into their whole soft girl era, right? Like focus on self care, focus on lifestyle. So many people, even Martha Stewart herself was making the one pan pasta dish. People are in love with her honey lemon cake. I made her one pan pasta dish myself. I haven't had time to make the cake yet, but I would love to. Maybe this weekend I'll make it. But I really love the fact that, she is showing people that there is a different way of living life, right? Because because when she was over there in the UK, and I remember they gave Oprah the tour of the cottage that the royal family had them staying in. and Oprah, she wasn't even trying to be shady, but she was just like, you would never believe it. Oprah has that sing-songy voice. She was like, people would never believe it. I mean, it was just rundown. It was giving, Charles Dickens. Like, what in the Oliver Twist is going on here, sir? Prince Harry, they had your boy out there, in the UK version of TJ Maxx, and they was just doing him so wrong. So I'm so glad that, he met Meghan and she helped him essentially level up. He's out here living his best California dream life, surfing and just happy as can be. But I love the fact that, they were able to break away from such a toxic environment. I just feel like people who watch other people's life just to hate on them, it's such a miserable existence. Like, it's one thing to, talk about pop culture, and that's what we do here on this channel, and talk about, the news and situations that's going on. But it's another thing to talk about someone so poorly, like that you don't even know, a perfect stranger. I mean, I know, granted, that they're public figures, but Meghan, her coworkers, her, friends, people have come out and spoken about her character and said she's nothing but just the sweetest woman. And you can tell that she has a really kind heart, because during the filming of Netflix and her show with Love Meghan, she would take time out to actually feed the crew. Like, she would share her food with the crew. And I remember the Secret Service of President Obama spoke on, how Obama will also include the Secret Service to come and eat and, join in with him and his family. But how rare that is, and how it speaks so highly to someone's character. I was actually doing some editing work for this woman who was very unkind. She was a distinguished professor in a really southern state, and she was giving daughters of the Confederacy. But anyway, I was telling her about how my grandparents, came up north from the Jim Crow South, but and they ran several businesses up here. They were successful, but they always took time to, make sure that they would nourish and feed everyone around them, to the point where, my family even had block parties. I remember my grandma would be like, having me serving plates to, half the neighborhood. And I was happy to do it. You know what I mean? Because of how well respected my grandparents were in this community. And I came back here just specifically to write a book about them, to honor them. I'm working on it now. But I look at Meghan Markle, and I look at her mother, Doria, and I see that. Like, I see that compassion, and I see that love for people, and I see that, it differs so much from her in-laws. And just the fact that, you want to take time to make sure that everyone around you is okay, and how that speaks to, one's character. So anyway, congratulations to Meghan. Let me get into this article really quickly, because Meghan says, our shelves may be empty, but my heart is full. That's a line, baby, okay? That is a read. Yes, I love to see it, right? There's scripture that says, the Lord will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Absolutely. I feel like that's exactly what Meghan, that the Lord has done for her. So shout out to Meghan. Yes, my shelves may be empty, but my heart is full. Okay, so is your wallet, boo. Okay, I love that. The launch of Duchess Meghan's lifestyle brand, As Ever, was a blink and you'll miss it moment. I didn't get to get anything either because I was really busy and I missed it. But hopefully, after they restock, I'll let you guys know how her products are. The collection comprised of 8 products, included raspberry spread and flour sprinkle, sold out in less than 1 hour. Megan confirmed that this morning in a new Instagram post. The limited edition wildflower honey sold out in less than 5 minutes. I know that's right, y'all. Support the Duchess, and she got babies to feed, okay? And a prince to, take care of. She says, our shelves may be empty, but my heart is full. We sold out in less than 1 hour, and I can't thank you enough for celebrating, purchasing, sharing, and believing. It's just the start of, and then she adds, As Ever official. She says, here we go. I absolutely love that. In an earlier Instagram post, Meghan confirmed that there are limited quantities of each seasonal drop. She says it is currently unknown if she plans on restocking As Ever's debut collection, although the website has already teased the incoming release of her famous raspberry spread, minus the keepsake packaging that was originally included on the spread's today's drop. She's also teased the brand's launch in an Instagram reel posted in February. She explained why she changed the brand's name from the original moniker America's Riviera Orchid. She says, last year I thought, you know what, America Riviera, that just sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood. It's a nickname for Santa Barbara, but it limited to the things that were manufactured and grown in this area. She says, as ever essentially means it's always been. And if you followed me since 2014 with the TIG, and that was her whole thing online, her brand, and her blog before she met Harry. She says, you know, I've always loved cooking and crafting and gardening. This is what I do, and I haven't been able to share it with you in the same way for the past few years, but now I can. So as things are starting to trickle out there, I just wanted you to hear it from me first. That is beautiful. I'll link this article from Harper's Baazar if you guys want to read it. But I just love seeing her glowing and happy and thriving. I love seeing her just come back to her first love. You know, she came back home to California. She came back to, you know, just like she said, gardening, creating, crafting, cooking, just spending time with her loved ones, and just surrounding herself with those who bring her peace instead of those who bring her misery. And that is a word, okay? because life is too short. You guys know, if you guys are in the US, just the ridiculous tariffs and everything that's going on here, try as much as you can to surround yourself with peace and limit those who bring you misery. One thing, again, like I said, I love about Meghan is the content that she is inspiring online. So many people, and men and women included, but you know, more women have been speaking out saying how she is not only inspirational, but her lifestyle is aspirational. You know, like me, like after I was looking at her content and things like that, she inspired me to. I did like a steam facial, and then I went and did like some moisturizer. Just spending more time on self-care and not just ripping and running all the time, because you need that downtime. So I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of, Prince Harry for covering and protecting his wife. I love the fact that her brand is thriving and growing, and I cannot wait until they restock. If they do, choose to get some different products or whatever, I'll definitely try to get some different products. But listen, the honey sold out in less than 5 minutes. So I don't know. I'm not chronically online like that. I am following her on Instagram, but I'm like, child, I'm gonna have to, just try to get in there like double dutch, try to see when she has some stuff in stock. But even if I don't, um, if I'm not able to support her by buying her products, I'm definitely supporting her and cheering her along the way, and just praying for her, uplifting her in prayer, and her, Harry, the two babies, Archie and Lily, because man, just seeing their journey play out in real time. I love seeing people win. I love, especially the underdog, like those who have been bullied essentially, and just for her to come out victorious and thriving after all of that. It's a beautiful thing. So as ever, I love seeing her brand thrive. You guys let me know if you're going to go out, support, or if you were able to catch one of her products. I'd love to hear about, if you got some jam or honey or flower sprinkles, or, if you plan on supporting in the future. Like I said, I do. I definitely want to try to help and support her. If I can find something in stock that I like. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk with you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take some time for self-care. And I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Be good to yourselves. Goodbye.